What that shit do, you big old pimp, you? I see you up in this motherfucker now, huh? Man, dog, I'm glad you're here, man. It's all kinds of opportunities in Los Santos. I mean, that's if you got the nuts to pull them off. So I got a little gift for you. Welcome to Los Santos.
GTA 5 was one of the best-selling games of all time, being Rockstar's greatest cash cow for almost a decade, with millions of new players still joining to this very day. And after all that time and all the countless updates they've made, the tutorial has remained identical to the day the game was released. But is that a bad thing? How does the tutorial hold up all these years later? What is it like to be a new player in 2022? Today, I'm gonna find out. I put all my points into stamina, strength, stealth and lung capacity because I know those skills take the most time to max out. And I named my character after one of the true legends of this mortal plane, Rodders. I knew I was ready, I took my picture, and thus begins my epic journey.
12 seconds later.
I just got into the intro cutscene and I've already got hackers trying to fuck with me, forcing me into their organizations and... oh, apparently I've invited myself to my own apartment despite not being able to own an apartment because I'm in the intro cutscene. And because I'm in the intro cutscene, I can't actually go to the apartment, which means I'm now in an infinite loading loop. Meaning I have to spend the next 10 fucking minutes reloading my game, watching the whole cutscene again, just to get back to where I was. The intro starts by showing off all the wonderful things you can do in Grand Theft Auto Online. Drive fast cars with your friends. Partake in activities with your friends like play golf and play tennis. And that's about it. My big winger lands in LS Airport and I'm greeted by the one and only Lamar Davis, a stranger whose only interactions I've had prior to meeting him were through the internet. This can only go well. Lamar decides that the two of us are to have a little race on the streets. I didn't want to do this, I had no choice but to do this, so I'm gonna do it.
Oh, Primo? Cool car.
But now it was time to race, and the beginning of the taking part of this wonderful world of possibilities.
Man, this how a real man do it, little homie.
You just hit a dude, Lamar, what the fuck? Words cannot describe the mental torment of witnessing this horrible atrocity. The only thought that could be thinking in my mind was winning this race for Doris. After our automobile mishaps, Lamar informs me of an opportunity to acquire the cheese.
Hey, what that shit do? You trying to make some cheese?
His boy, Gerald G, needs a guy to retrieve a package during some gang goofofery between the Ballers and Vagos. When I get there, I am greeted by this strapping young chap who informs me I have 10 seconds to vacate the premises.
Get out of here!
I respectfully decline.
You ain't got nowhere to go!
While all this was taking place, the narcotics grew legs and buggered off, and so I begin my long and treacherous journey to retrieve Gerald G's soon-to-be property. I get close enough to the car to engage in a little rustle-tussle, which tires out the car conveniently next to a rather large tanker of gasoline. I incapacitate his leg, catch up with him, and acquire the goods. I turn back and witness the unintentional masterpiece I had created. You see, the tanker blew up a flatbed carrying a bunch of wood in such a way that it blocked the entire highway, so all the drone-like NPCs just kept driving straight into the flames. But I mean, that ain't really my fault now, is it? Somehow my car managed to survive the carnage, and so I make my way back to Lamar and his boy Gerald G. When I arrive, Lamar criticizes my choice of clothing.
Cause you bummy as fuck.
Social
You can't be
pressure.
walking around with me looking like that.
And for causing a 20+ car pileup, taking out a bunch of gang members and taking a crap ton of bullets, I was rewarded with $500. Now I'm in the real world with real people controlling digital people with their own digital styles. And if I wanted to not be a social outcast, and if I wanted to stop the harassment and bullying from my peers, I would have to acquire drip. So pop down my local supermarket to pick up some fresh drip, yo. You see, back when the game first came out, we didn't have as much choice in clothing, but the choices we did have were a hell of a lot cheaper than what we have today. And because I'm just starting out, I basically can't afford 90% of all the clothing in the game. So my only real option is to pick clothing items from when the game first came out. Are you okay? What the hell happened? Okay. My super magic powers tell me that if I didn't immediately leave the area, that I would be annihilated by some dickheads, I mean GTA Online players, and that I should get my car insured before I was completely and utterly get annihilated.
Hey, it's your boy LD. If you need to get some cheese real quick, fuck with me. We got licks all over town just waiting to get hit. Just walk in with the blam blam and point it at the fool behind the counter. He gon' break bread. And they insured, don't nobody give a fuck no way. It's all good. I've been peeping this one spot that been making a gang of bread. You down with that shit?
Honey, what you gonna do about these? Now get the hell out of here!
The police must have been blind or short-sighted or lacked vision or couldn't see me because we drove right past each other and they did absolutely nothing. And so I easily get away with my first big score of over $1,000 dues. I attempted to do my YouTube due diligence by stopping the train in GTA 5, but the train had other plans and turned my car into a fucking PNG. Immediately after this, I get a call from this guy.
Hello, my friend Lamar told me to call you. He said you were something of a big shot, only with a very inadequate sense of style. Maybe you should improve yourself with a fine car. I've got a friend at Los Santos Customs who can help you out.
Time to get my money's worth. I go on to upgrade the car's spoiler, underglow lights, horn, wheels, the whole shaboom, which would have cost me over $50,000 dues. But this tier 3 sub motherfucker called Simeon is gifting me all this shit for free. What an r/nice guy. After some time had passed, I get a text from Gerald. He wanted me to prove my worth as a good gunman before he'd give me any other work. I mean, I thought I already had proven my worth when I intercepted that drug deal. Twice. But it looks like if I want to progress through the tutorial any further, I have no choice but to do exactly what he says. This is the game explaining the concept of joining game modes through a blue trigger, but I'm not paying any attention because I'm distracted by how cheesy my balls are from all the cheese I've been making. But now I'm at the mercy of the GTA Online player base to join my last team standing. This is not good. But then, the one and only A.B. Moster joins my last team standing. But just like two cocks in a chicken ring, we are being forced to fight to the death. And brother, I'm the biggest chicken in town. Though I lost the battle, this war will still rage on. Mark my words, AP Moster, our paths will cross again. Angry. And that's it, the tutorial just ends there. No, well done lad, nothing like that, it just ends. What's more confusing was I get a call from Lamar about the contract DLC where he says, "What up pimp? I know we haven't conversed in quite some time, but would you be interested in entering a business relationship with my friend? It's gonna cost you at least $1 mil, but I'm sure after that convenience store you robbed yesterday you can afford it, lol." But that's what the first week looks like for a new player. Next thing second, I'ma start working towards getting myself a house. Because as nice as it is sleeping on Lamar's couch, his whole house stinks of cheese, and it's starting to sour. But now I have a couple of contacts, Simeon, Gerald, Lamar, so I'm sure I won't be running out of opportunities to make cheese anytime soon. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do all that algorithmic shit to help me out, you know, like the video, subscribe, comment especially, and share the video with a friend, because that is probably the best thing you can do. Share the video with a friend that you know will probably also enjoy this video. I'm done. Goodbye.